Hello, this is Alexa and welcome to Homeworld 2. If you're just coming to this video and you know nothing about Homeworld, or if this is just one of the first videos you've seen from my channel and you want to know a bit more about Homeworld, maybe you've come looking for some Homeworld 3 stuff, maybe you've come to learn more about Homeworld Mobile. I'm playing through all of the Homeworld games, and I started off with Homeworld 1, and then Homeworld Deserts of Kharak, and I have just finished my Homeworld Cataclysm playthrough. Now I'm going to play through Homeworld 2, by which I mean play through the single player game. And as you can see, I'm playing on Homeworld Remastered, which is the full remaster of the original games. It's in high definition. It looks really, really nice. Loads of updates to it. It looks really good, as I'm sure you'll see soon. And yeah, let's go right into it.
In the first time, the great Hyperspace core was found. With it came the gift of interstellar travel, and the Outer Rim trade routes were established, uniting the galaxy in peace. "4,000 years passed before the second core was discovered on a desert planet. Pain and bloodshed flowed in its wake. But the exiles returned to their homeworld, Hiigara. A young woman led them across the galaxy, and it is she who will lead them again. Her name is Karen Sajet. This is the story of the end time. We know this because the third core has been found. Under the dark influence of this core, the Taidan have risen under a new leader, a Vagar warrior lord named Makan. He calls himself the Sajukar, the Chosen One. Many systems have already fallen under his shadow, and his eyes are set upon Hiigara. Deep inside the great derelict at Tanis, construction of a new mothership is underway. The Pride of Hiigara. Once more, the exiles will face the coming darkness.
This is Fleet Command. Stand by for Hyperspace core transfer.
Containment unit online. All power signatures in the green. Primary couplings released.
Trajectory is good. The Hyperspace core is away.
And now we are in the game engine.
This is Tanis Control. We have visual contact with the core. Proceed with transfer.
Trajectory and alignment confirmed. Take it to 115 and initiate capture procedures.
If you're coming here straight on from the Cataclysm playthrough, you'll notice that it looks significantly better. something interesting to note is that the canon has changed a little bit from Homeworld 1 to Homeworld 2. The hyperspace core is never referenced in Homeworld 1, but it's quite an important part of Homeworld 2. The kind of reimagining of the canon says that they actually found this hyperspace core on Kharak. But still, it's cool to have like a big space MacGuffin to have a story around. Generally, people say that the story of Homeworld 2 is a bit weaker than Homeworld 1, and I do agree. But it's still pretty good. It's still pretty fun. Coming from the highs of Cataclysm, should be interesting to see the differences. Ooh, it does look pretty.
Main engines online. Engine test complete. All standard drives are operational.
As usual with these games, the first mission is just going to be a kind of a glorified tutorial.
Navigation online.
So we're just going to kind of like learn the basics,
The mothership
get used to the new
is standing
ships, and go from there.
Course canceled.
And here we are. We are in at the Great Wastelands. So we should be... Yeah, so this is...
This is Fleet Intelligence.
Hello.
Our task is to analyze sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before launching the mothership, we must conduct a series of trials to ensure all critical systems are operational. Throughout these trials, the mothership will be running with a minimal crew and will remain docked with Tanis. Once these trials are complete, we will launch the mothership and test the hyperspace core. The first trial will test the resourcing system.
Okay,
The
let's
resource
go.
collector is standing by. Begin retrieval of resource containers at this location.
Now, I'm quite experienced with the Homeworld series, so I know some of the hotkeys here. So we'll be able to get through this. This is a really nice opportunity for me to just kind of chat about this game and the series whilst we're doing some of these more gentle things. From what I can kind of remember, and we'll get confirmed of this as time goes on, they kind of took a bunch of the things they learned from Homeworld Cataclysm and then took those to Homeworld 2 to really update the systems.
Trial success.
Oh yeah, so something they took from Cataclysm that they really kind of made a much bigger part of the Homeworld 2 is the subsystem system, I guess. So in order to actually create things, you have to build facilities for those things to be created.
Production underway.
Building a fighter facility so that the mothership can build fighters. And when we end up getting carriers eventually, we'll be able to build facilities for those carriers as well. You can see that we've got specific numbers of slots to build things with, and carriers have less slots. So the mothership usually can build one of everything. And you kind of have everything there, except for sensors. That's kind of different. The carriers tend to have a lot less, but you also get the added bonus of being able to build shipyards. Shipyards are effectively, they're kind of like mini motherships. They have the ability to build capital ship classes. They're kind of like super carriers, but they're not quite as mobile.
System complete. Engineering is online and ready for fighter production.
To test basic combat capabilities, construct an interceptor squadron.
Production underway.
Oh yeah, something else that's different about this game is that instead of having individual ships being built, well, when it comes to strikecraft, all of the ship are built in squads. Makes for quite a substantially different kind of experience. There's various examples of this sort of thing in ordinary RTS games where like the difference between having a single unit be produced and having a squad be produced really changes the dynamic of how you interact with the game. Especially because there's systems that allow you to replenish a squad without having to consume too many resources. So for example, if I lost a couple of these interceptors, I may be able to rebuild the full squad and get a couple ships back. I think that will need testing. I can't entirely remember.
Drones. The drones are located here.
Go.
Use the interceptors to destroy the target drones.
They go. So something that I really missed about this engine is how pretty it is. It's just really, really nice.
Ready.
That's really cool. Pew-pew, pew-pew. Look at that lens flare. Oof. Homeworld is a really stylized game. Like the jet streams coming off of the interceptors. It's a very Homeworld look for like really long jet streams. In all of the trailers and things for Homeworld 3, that seeing the like jet streams makes people go like, oh, it's definitely Homeworld. Ooh.
Attention, Tanis Control. This is Perimeter Station Chimera. We have multiple unidentified units detected.
Ah, the
Signal
plot.
indicates Vagar bomber strike course.
Oh dang, okay, so it's less of a glorified tutorial and more of a active tutorial, I guess? So yeah, the Vega, they are our antagonists for this game.
This is a scramble alert. All pilots to their stations.
It's 3 hyperspace cores. We have one of them. I think the Bentusi have another, although that might be spoilers. And then the Vega have another one. And there's kind of like a prophecy around these hyperspace cores. That's why they said during the cutscene at the start that we're in the end times now, because the final hyperspace core has been found.
Tanis is under attack. All forces to combat alert. This is
do
not
it.
a test. Interceptors have been launched from Chimera. The enemy must be eliminated. Order
Go for
all interceptors to destroy the Vagar bombers.
Well, I'm gonna both of these squads go for the same group to try and take them out as quickly as possible. Yeah, we get to see squad on squad action instead of just individual unit on individual unit. Because before you were able to have individual units grouped into squads, which was helpful for kind of managing your units. But yeah, that's not possible anymore. It does make it easier to individually select and target things, but you lose out on some of the flexibility you would have otherwise had. Aww, they took it out. What, did they only need like 1 bomb? Oh, they didn't take it out. It looked like it was blowing up. Quite funny. Oh, there's more of them.
Chimera station is offline.
Oh dear.
The Vagar have breached the Tanis perimeter.
I mean, this mission is
The
quite
mothership is
scripted, so
under attack.
there's not much we can do to gamify it.
Cannot stay here any longer. Emergency launch underway.
Let's go.
These crews, stand by for emergency launch.
Roger that, Tanis.
Can I come out of the sensor view? I want to see this happen in real time.
Released.
I don't want to see this in the sensor view, but I'm locked out. I can't get out of it. I just tried pressing escape, and I think I may have accidentally skipped some stuff. What am I supposed to be doing here? I need to build a squadron of bombers. Okay.
Production underway.
I think I may have just missed an important thing that it's asked me to do, but that's okay. As I said, it's only a tutorial. Normally I quite like to be quite focused on the cutscenes and things, but I must have missed that. It's annoying when doing the first couple of missions and trying to get used to it, because there's often these kind of like things that get in the way, and
Mothership.
especially things to do with not really understanding the controls perfectly, which is just a bit inconvenient, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Bomber squadron.
Okay, bombers produced. Now let's deal with this frigate.
The mothership.
Oh, I remember something else they changed about Homeworld 2. You can no longer just steal enemy ships very easily. You have to use a very specific type of ship that kind of sends in people to board the ship and then take it over, which means that it's way less reliable of a tactic to do so, which is annoying, but I think we can all agree that the scavengers are pretty overpowered in the first game. So I'm not sad. Ooh, what are those? Hyperspace gates. Okay, let's deal with those.
Priority alert. The Vagar are using hyperspace gates. If they are not destroyed, the enemy will deploy reinforcements through them.
I mean, sounds like they're doing that anyway. The sound mixing there really left something to be desired.
Confirmed.
That's not ideal.
Strike group to battle positions.
Looks like they're bringing people in anyway. Something cool about this game actually is that it has a lot more use of hyperspace. Hyperspace is a lot more kind of powerful.
Standing by. Strike group attack order confirmed.
I'm going to keep the bombers going on the hyperspace gate. I'm actually going to build... Do I want to build another one? I'm not entirely sure I need another one. I don't want to build too many things and use up my resources too early, and I don't necessarily need to. So I'm just going to have the bombers keep on taking out these gates. And my interceptors seem to be doing fine. So we've taken out 2 of them. They don't seem to be bringing anything else through, so I feel like I made the right decision with just building the 1 squad of bombers. I'd rather hold on to the resources for now, because I'm pretty sure that in the early game of this campaign, resources are a little tight. So I'd rather be able to build exactly what I need than go too heavy right now. How are we doing? Let's zoom in on these. Hey, there we go. Nice one.
Long-range sensors have detected multiple enemy signals converging on Tanis.
Oh no.
All ships initiate docking procedures and stand by for hyperspace.
As cool as this whole area is with the stations and stuff.
The Vega have arrived.
Yeah, it doesn't survive. The Vega do have pretty cool ship designs. I really love the asymmetry of some of them, and that is a battle cruiser. Battle cruisers are like the biggest, most powerful ships of this game, and they are pretty powerful.
The mothership must survive.
Yes, indeed it must. And there goes our hyperspace. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more Homeworld content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.